Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wayward Arcadium Season 2, Episode 10, marking the halfway spot of this season, and it's gonna be something, that's for sure. Let us say hello to the survivors of last week. Starting with Dusty. Dusty, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hi, I'm Dusty. I use they, he pronouns. And I'm playing Alden Sanchez, baker of breads, loser of abuelos. And they also use they, he pronouns.
I love and hate that phrase so much.
Well, if you hate it, you know who did it.
I mean, yeah. So let's go to the next person in the lineup. Aubrey, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Aubrey. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Mad Queen Cosplay, and I play Aurora, our still rather sad girl who currently is without a class right now. So hopefully everything is fine and we don't have to do too much combat. And we both use she, her pronouns.
We'll see about that. Next on the list, we have Fee. Fee, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, everybody. My name is Fee, or Finny, Fiddeman, Fimmischlingel. My pronouns are they, them. I got German there for a second.
I learned German today. Awesome. Okay, cool.
Fimmischlingel. It is the German pronunciation of Fiddeman. Anyways, hi, my name is Fee. My pronouns are they, them, and you can find me on the internet under the same name. Nope, that's not what we're doing. That comes at the end. I play Hiro Kitsugane. There we go. And his pronouns are he, him, and he is I wanted to say something based on loser of Abuelos, but I couldn't think of anything in time. So I guess loser of dignity.
Loser of dignity. Next up, we have Aki. Aki, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her. I wasn't going to say she, her. I was going to say something else, like for a second. Like it was going to sound mighty conservative too for some reason. I mean it. Like I was just watching a weird video and this shit was, I was about to say, whoop, man. I don't know. It was a meme that was mentioned in the video several fucking times. Okay. So I'm going to stop now. And I'm playing Saranai El Tishma, pronouns, he, they, your local, I don't fucking know. Okay. My guys all kinds of feelings right now, but like most of their life, their feelings don't matter. So instead, we're just going to focus on the present, being there's a vampire that we must fight, a time vampire. RoboCop got weird after like its third installation.
Well, we're going to take a small break because Makai just got here. So we're gonna take a small break. When we come back, we're gonna pop Makai in, and we're gonna continue our introductions. Forgotten Quillfish, could you please put us on break and get Makai in the show? Thank you so much for waiting. We had a small technical issue. As you can see, Makai, please tell us, what was the secret to the One Piece this whole time?
Well, little do people know, I was the One Piece the entire time.
Oh, God. If you're listening on Spotify right now, you're missing out some grade A sight gags. I'm sorry.
The One Piece was the Makais we found along the way.
The One Piece was the green suits we found along the way.
Oh, that being said, Makai, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
What's Picky Poppin' Gamers? It's you, they, you, them. I am your friend for tonight playing Greater D Stone Basin. And all I can give you is a solid thumbs up for tonight because we're going to get a little weird. We're going to get a little crazy. And I don't know what's about to happen.
I'm
but
vampire.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, that just leaves little old me. Hi, I'm PJ without the beard. I am the GM of Wayward Arcadium and Nat 20 Productions official here on Twitch. My pronouns are he, him. And I'll be playing everyone and everything in between. And yeah, I in the chat, I could see it. Cyrus was just like, oh, it's just a face, no beard, it's gone. Purple Mouse, beardless. Yeah, I warned y'all. And now you're stuck with this lovely cheeks until it's coming
handsome
back.
Face.
Oh,
this adorable little face.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so without further ado, let's do the recap of what you missed last week because it was a lot. Where do we start with? There was some bridging stuff that we wanted to do after the end of Parents' Day. Greta went to go fishing with their mother, only to find their dad, Wonder, coming in middle of the night with some drinks and some fishing rods and some tackle boxes, and that went about as terribly as you'd expect it. And they chased him off with the gun because he sucks. And it was fun for no one. It was a great time though. What else happened? So we had Aurora talking to Grilled Cheese because Grilled Cheese, the cat, does indeed talk, and he seems to be representing some powerful people in the grander cosmos that wants to offer Aurora a gift when she knows what she wants and is willing to accept it.
The mighty
Grilled
GC.
cheese. Grilled cheese
The
is
mighty
the Illuminati.
The Mew.
Yeah.
I was like trying to think of Meow and Illuminati.
Oh gosh, let's see now. What else? I believe Aki had that. Sarah and I had the awkward conversation with their sister about mom and dad's duel to the death, and that went also pretty badly. There was Fee's time in social engineering, where they made an ally within social engineering. Maybe, possibly, we'll see how that goes. But at least they made an impression. And then things kind of turn. Let me one thing before we get to that point. People go to dueling class. Greta duels Lanny, who's currently running King of the Hill. Greta gets just 44 damage to the gut as he crits them right in the gut, stomach. I used the same word twice. And Aki finds out that they've been officially invited to an underground tournament in Absalom and hopes of stopping a very violent and very powerful pugilist therein. But that's all on the side because now we get to where things take a really weird turn where Aldwin and Abuelo go to see Professor Morrow to figure out what horrible affliction is causing Abuelo to pass. Coming to find out that there's an unusual sort of like soul blight that is taking away all of their magic slowly, and with that, other faculties until eventually their soul will just dissipate. Which means no more resurrection, no revivify, no nothing. They're done. Which is hard. Marrow then tells them that there is a gift that the Chronomancer left for them and leaves to have a smoke break. The gift is a kind of a very limited time travel device with 3 and 3 only charges to go forward in time, backwards in time, or if used in combat to re-roll a roll to be simple with it. And at this point, the sky starts bleeding heavy viscous blood. The sun turns red and orange fire across the sky. Undead abominations start to flood the city of Absalom, and the entire school transforms into one wicked Gothic castle. At this point in time, the Time Cops, as we have dubbed them, started going on a rampage through the undead denizens and citizens that are trying to attack the school, as well as the classmates and some of the citizens below. It got really bad really quick, and Aldwin hit the time reset, went back in time an hour so he could begin to warn everyone and make a preparation. In the middle of prepping, again, the event occurs, and with that, with the incursion, everything is chaos, violence, blood, time cops. And about this time, as they're running away, trying to go to, I believe, Tiralel. And I might be wrong on that, so please correct me if I'm wrong.
Tiralel.
I think it was, yeah.
Because divination.
It's so clutch. On the way there, they ran into Abuelo, who was trying to give a warning, but then was shot down with a magical ray and killed, only to have what was left of their soul be pulled out of their body and swallowed whole by a very familiar, menacing vampire. And that's where we ended last episode. And here we are again. And if you want to, I'm willing to start this right at that spot with Abuelo on the grass and this vampire with a nasty smile on their face.
I hate this.
I think Aldwin, just seeing this, just looks up, hands grip their axe, white knuckled, and they run at them. It's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. And going to swing at this time vampire. Running right at them, mano a mano.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right. Quit this dude. I'm gonna use my halfling luck like immediately.
Oh no.
Well, that was a 3. I'm not gonna do that.
Understandable.
But I
Mikai,
think
what is your background now?
Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong.
Banana slam.
Donkey Kong? Not me not being able to talk. On stream, which is very convenient. PJ, I have a question. While there are rules to be made. Last time, I unfortunately have to recall my shame of last episode. I rolled a very nifty nat 1 and was, I think, still possessed? Question mark. Does that still count in this new timeline?
Not this point, because while you were possessed, when Aldwin went back in time to then warn you all, that had not happened yet, and as such has not happened currently.
Cool.
Different
Okay,
timeline,
I just
different
wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if that, like, I don't know, translated or not, or well, cool.
No, we do have to ask ourselves, are we Aldwins, Greta? Are we Aldwins? Or are we just new? This is a new timeline. Uh-oh, time travel philosophy. Oh no.
Are we Greta or are we Dancer?
Are we Aldwins, Greta, and crew? Are we Aldwins, Aurora? Are we all like our different
Lord.
timeline? Oh no.
I will say with that, I did get a 30 to hit.
30. Awesome. Okay. You go to attack, and I'm going to ask you to roll again. And if it's lower than the number you just rolled, you're going to have to take that number.
We created this monster.
Oh, yeah, it is lower, and it's going to be 27.
27. Okay. So you come up and you start to swing, and suddenly you can hear the static of like a television just as it's making that horrible sound. Your axe almost hits him clean, and then goes back and swings again, and this time just kind of hits a time vampire on a glancing blow on the arm. No damage done. Ting, kind of shrugs off the blow. That was very, very rude.
I got more where that came from.
I bet you do, but we do not have time. And with that, he vanishes.
Fuck. They have a death grip on this short bow.
Again, still white knuckle. I think Aldwin is gonna kind of like take a breath, and it's like, oh shit, I'm gonna go back to, I guess, really quickly go back to Willow's body, but I think I know what's happening there.
All right, yeah. So you go back to Abuelo's body that's there in the grass. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to check. I mean, I know Aldwin literally saw the soul get ripped from their body, but they want to check if to see if there's anything at all, like just like Greta was with me, so like Greta, is there anything we could Do you know?
I would like to roll religion or health or anything to see if there's anything we can do. Because yeah, that seems pretty cut and dry.
Okay. Yeah, you can make a religion check or a medicine check. Either or is fine.
It would help if I had up my character sheet.
It really does.
Yeah, that tends to help with playing the game, having, your soul right in front of you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 accept permissions, internet go faster, we pay cogs for a reason.
Yep. Yeah, out here is Time Warner Cable. I want to think of a fun way to say basically that they treat their clients like crap, but meh.
And of course, the page is responsive. Give me 5 seconds. Oh wait, never mind. All right, you said you said medicine or
Religion.
Religion. I'll go ahead and go with medicine because I know it's a plus 14.
Okay.
19 on the dice.
33.
Thank you. I don't know math.
Well, with a 33, that's absolutely a critical success, and for a fact there's nothing left. You can even see not only that the soul is gone, the magic is gone with it, and the body is already just starting to decay. All the basic bodily functions drying up and done.
Oh, when I'm sorry, just Abuela is no longer with us. If we act fast, we might be able to preserve his body and get him somewhere nicer, but I'm sorry.
You're already on the way to Marrow. Could you help me at least carry them? I don't think we have time to stop and think about it, and I am not going to stop and think about it. Yeah, let's get to Marrow quickly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I help him scoop up Abuelo. I'm strong. He's small. I got you.
So we're going to get you the next step of finding Marrow, and then we're going to jump to the group. You finally run to Marrow's office as head of medicine, and you see that there is a massive bone wall that has been erected magically across the front door of his office. You see 2 figures with long trench coats, the leather masks with the long tubes, and they seem to be wielding these rather unusual weapons and is hacking away at the bone. And it's coming off in giant chips and chunks in a few seconds, maybe even like a minute. They're going to break through this bone wall regardless. But now we're going to jump from there and go to the group that's on the way to Tirolel. Saranai, Aurora, and Hiro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're on the way to...
That's what I was doing. Cool, thanks.
So you're on the way to Tirolel. You know that right now he's probably going to be in his special cabin on premises. And along the way there, you run into 2 of the long-coated, leather-faced, leather-masked individuals. And you can just hear them as they stare at you with these empty, soulless eyes from the mask. You could hear the heavy breathing as it echoes through the mask. Behind them is Tirolel's house.
I raise my bow and knock an arrow. Being like, are you friendly?
They raise to their hip this massive weapon. You haven't seen this, unfortunately, but it's the same type of weapon that turned Marrow into fiery ash before the reset. And you can hear as they say, "Not to you,
Oh,
Not anymore.
Not friendly.
Not
Not
friendly.
friendly.
Butter.
Can I want to see, could Hero try to distract them so the others can run past into the house by putting on a really cool acoustic music show to persuade them to perhaps be friendly with us?
Yeah, go right ahead. By the way, Star Knight, you were there as well at the Tyrrell cabin, and there's a few of the leather masked time cops, if you will, here as well.
I
So
want to
what
see
am I
if
rolling?
Hero's distraction works first before I do anything. But Naga is not in the pocket right now. She's not big just yet, but she's not in the pocket anymore.
Okay.
Just in case.
Sure. So I'll say for the distraction, you can give me a performance check to do that.
Could I possibly, like, last time we encountered someone like this, we knew them. Can I maybe try to pull any context clues as to who we might be standing in front of?
Maybe.
At least, like basic, like that person's an elf, that person's a human.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Okay.
after this, we'll see.
So the die love me today, I guess. That is a 37.
37. Oh my
Yes.
God.
And I did had to I had to Google how much 18 plus 19 was because my brain was not working.
Relatable. Mine never works.
So in Pathfinder 2e, there are no contested checks. Everyone just has a built-in natural DC, but there's a reason why someone would get a chance to roll, and unfortunately they rolled a critical fail. So you absolutely distract them. Please tell me, what's this performance like when the sky is on fire, the sun is blood red, and actual like maple syrup thick blood is raining on everyone? What are you doing?
Hero whips out his guitar and he's like, hey guys, I think you look so really cool how you're standing there and threatening us, and if I weren't so absolutely terrified, I would probably cheer you on, but I feel like this moment deserves a cinematic soundtrack, and I want to give that to you so you can kill us in epicness. And so Hero starts playing a song that would fit the moment to give them the soundtrack that they so desire.
Okay. So
Good
they
choice,
are
good choice.
they're very distracted. Aubrey, if you'd like to roll for context clues about them, give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Perception. What is that'll be a 27.
27. Okay. So yeah, they stand at different heights and widths. You can tell it's hard to see some features because the mask covers all the face and the coats cover most of the body. You can see that one of them has what looks like craggy skin breaking from the front, and you can just see like pulsing lava going around the side of their head. You can see the other one has dainty ears, kind of like an elf, kind of. And even though they're just kind of staring at Hiro, you can see one of them like tapping their foot and really getting into the song, but their head is still fixated on Hiro with murderous intent.
I think the song that Hero is singing is a rendition of It's Raining Men, but like it's raining blood. Hallelujah. It's raining blood. Yeah.
So much blood.
Oh, if they're distracted, I will definitely try to run past them.
Nice,
Okay,
nice. Thanks. Thanks for doing what this intended for.
Yeah.
Cool. So distracted, you run by them. Now I'm trying to remember. You can still do an attack of opportunity if you're distracted, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think so.
Attack of
Yeah,
opportunity
something like
works in this one.
Okay. Okay. So, Aurora,
Mm-hmm.
does a 30 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Is it critical?
It's not critical, luckily.
You're going to be so happy about that in a second. Does a 26 hit you?
Yes,
You're about to
that
get
also still
disintegrated.
hits.
Okay, cool. Look, I knew
My
the 30
AC 's-
hit.
My AC is the 23 because
Okay.
I'm not wearing any armor because I was a witch before.
I have no new gear yet.
All right, you are.
Bear.
I have a bow and
I love that.
knifey. That's it.
All right, so okay. So you don't take a lot of damage. As you're running by, you see someone like lifts something unusual and just kind of rests it on their shoulder. As you run by, you don't even quite see the look at you, but all of a sudden you feel this heavy burning chop right into your back shoulder. And you take 13 slashing fire damage, as well as the one tapping their foot just kind of stops and sees what happens, goes, oh, thanks, guys, and then turns and with this massive flaming sword strikes you, doing 16 fire slashing damage.
I also run on by, but since they already took the reaction, they can't do it on me.
There's a third one. There's a
Okay,
third
shit.
person.
Yeah, sure. Let the third person. I want to go the path where the third person's on the other side.
There. Okay. So you go around the side and you see them, like, you start moving, they start tracking you with their shotgun, and then the minute you go around, they pick up, and then you get right in the way of their other people, and they kind of lift their weapon, letting you by, because they're not going to shoot. What you can tell is they're not going to shoot these other time cops.
Time cops.
They're not that bastardly.
Oh yeah, they always protect their own.
That's right.
And I rush forward and just start hammering on the door, like, Tyrell, you in there? Please tell me you're in there.
Is there a rough estimate of how long these other time cops are going to be distracted?
I am amazing. Don't even ask that. Forever. Okay? Forever, Aki.
How long is a concert? Like 90 minutes?
Yes.
Well,
we can push it a little bit. Maybe Hero has some like personal interludes where he was just like, I wrote the song when I was depressed in 16. You know?
Now I am depressed in 21.
These three time cops, after they've tried to take their tax opportunity at you, are going back to the music, kind of. You see their heads kind of darting back to Hero's song. They are still distracted. They're having that analysis paralysis. Too many options. To your question, Aubrey. You ask if Tyrell is there banging on the door. You get a message sent to your head saying, yes, I am. And quite frankly, I'm not opening the door. So I would go around the back to find the secure entrance where these gentlemen are not.
Okay, wait. And then I'm just like gesturing for Sane to follow me.
You go. I'm not going to leave him out here.
Okay.
That's my boyfriend.
That's fine. I just thought
don't worry. I'll stand here behind as long as I'm not talking to you and quiet. They shouldn't notice me much, and I just stand nicely.
Okay. Then yeah, I will run around back then.
Okay. As you run around back, yeah, there's a door kind of held open, waiting for you as Tyrell just kind of like quickly get inside.
Oh my god, I could totally actually leave Hero. Naga's still there.
Yeah, and you won't be like 150 feet away.
Yeah, I won't be 150 feet away from Naga, and I can still control Naga and see through Naga. Never mind, I am going. I'm leaving Naga behind though, so she can flank. but I won't have her go big just yet. Basically,
little noodle floating in the
the
air.
minute they go, wait a minute, I don't even like it. Oh, fucking
I don't even like freeform jazz.
I don't even like Bling 182. and then they turn around to like, I don't know, attack the door. Then Naga can go big and really scare the shit out of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but I'll go join Aurora. Last thing I need is for the 2 twinks in the fucking cabin to get attacked. What are they gonna do? Stand there? Reminisce that they're about to get stabbed? Like Jesus.
well, one of them does kind of like see you break off, and then here's Hiro's amazing performance. Just kind of shakes their head and then starts chasing after Sarnai a little late, but they are going to be there soon. Hiro, give me a perception check.
All right, I will for you. Wait, my character sheet doesn't want to. There we go. That is a 27.
The one who shakes their head before they leave, they're not shaking their head like, this is dumb. There's a genuine sadness to shaking their head before giving chase after Sarnai.
And Hiro acknowledges it, and he's just like, well, I do hope that you fail in your pursuit for my boyfriend because I don't want him to die. I still wish you good luck and the best. Genuinely sad to have lost an audience member.
So
if he gets too close, though, Naga's gonna turn large.
So Sarnai, you make it in. After some time, you're both inside Tirolel's cabin. Before you can have much of a conversation, you hear this horrible thud and a glass window breaks, and you see the one with the fire on the side of their face starting to try and climb in to the cabin. We're going to cut back to Hiro. All right, I'm assuming you're still keeping these two distracted with your music?
Yes, but maybe by now we have formed a little friendship circle and are sitting around.
So as you're singing this lovely song, the one with the shotgun turns to the one tapping their toe with the fire sword and just goes, just end it. And the one tapping their foot stops. You can see a genuine fear through that leather mask that covers their face. Hey, Hiro. It's time to stop playing the music. We always were very talented at music, weren't we, Hiro? Cut 2, we have Aldwin and Gritta outside the bone wall with 2 of the time cops, and they're just about to break through this bone wall.
On approaching, Alwyn, still holding the axe, they're not letting go, is going to yell at them, hey, look, stop that shit. We're trying to fix what's wrong. You either help us or get out of our way.
What he said.
They're stopping to look. They lift their weapons and they proceed to charge at you.
All right. Do I have time to do an action?
Yeah, absolutely.
Make some reflex saves for me, as Alwyn's going to do crashing wave.
What's the DC?
20.
20. Okay, reflex 20. Woo. Okay, it's 24.
Okay, they take half damage, which is going to be half of 21, which is 10, 11.
I'll give you 10.
And yeah, it's a 30-foot cone of water just emanating from, like, Alwyn just, like, I don't know, waterbender ship punches out water and just a cascading wave shoots at them. They don't like get knocked back, but they definitely like get hit.
Okay. So as they're charging, they're halted briefly as this water rushes right over them. Greta, you can take one action.
Just a single action. Would I be able to cast divine? Oh wait, no, divine lance is 2 actions.
I'll let you cast a spell with 2 actions. That's still technically one thing you're doing, so it's fine.
Okay, cool. Then I would like to cast.
Your Disney Plus account needs to be linked first. You can do that in the Google Home app.
What is that?
Apparently, your Disney account needs to be linked. That was the One Piece all along.
That was the One Piece all along.
Disney. Of course it's fucking Disney,
Of
though.
course
Let's be
it
real.
was Disney.
I guarantee you Disney bought the One Piece just so they could put it away somewhere. They can make a buck off of it
Doesn't
later.
Disney own Bleach right now, or at least the
Yeah.
anime dubbing
God.
for the
Yeah,
current
they
season?
do.
Like, you might as well just grab One Piece. What are the One Piece fans gonna do?
Riot. Have you read One Piece?
I've read One
you
Piece,
haven't.
and I know that the fans can riot, but I also know that Disney does not care. What is
That's
one
true.
One Piece fan to an army of Disney adults?
Have you met a One Piece adult?
Yeah, they are no match for a Disney adult. Look at Aubrey; she's all fucking tatted up with Disney. Already committed the body to Disney.
Why did that?
Take my flesh, O Lord Mouse. Give me the
Take
strength
my
of
flesh,
whimsy
Mouse.
and joy.
Lord.
So what's your roll to hit with that divine lance?
Well, if I am able to cast a spell, can I use Radiant Beam?
Sure. Yeah.
They took my grandpappy. Not my grandpappy, but go ahead and make me a reflex save, please. It's a
Okay.
line 120-foot line, so I think it can only hit one of them.
Yeah. But if they were well, yeah, that's right. They're side by side. Yeah, it wouldn't work. So what's the DC?
ZDC 23.
It's a critical success.
This is probably going to be really bad. Watch this be. Yeah, all right, I'm going to keep that to myself. 23 radiant damage.
Okay. On a critical success, they take 23, or do they take none?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
shit.
if they
Is
made a
it-
critical success,
is it
then
a
they shouldn't
basic-
take any
Oh,
damage.
sorry. Wait, yeah, no.
Yeah, if it's a basic save, the crit success means they take no damage.
Yeah.
What's the spell again?
Radiant beam. Yeah, no, that's like no damage. On a failed saving throw, creature becomes dazzled for 4 rounds on a critical failure.
Yeah,
But
they
yeah,
critically succeeded.
Yeah, it doesn't
So-
say anything about a critical success though. That's why I'm having some trouble.
That's right. If it's a basic reflex save, that means the critical success takes no damage. So
Sounds good.
you shoot this massive, awesome beam, and you see the two of them just jump out of the way in time.
Yeah, it's a basic reflex.
And some of them just kind of reaches the gun over, and then you see a brass shell jettison out, and a new one fill the shotgun, and they just say, "You're not good at. You always have trouble finishing a job on me." And as they say that, you see coming out of the ground 2 screaming ghosts who grab them by the collars and just flies them through the ceiling. You can hear a horrible crunching sound as they do. And a third ghostly figure comes out and moves up to Alduin. "We must protect the keystone." And they tap you on the nose. "We won't let no harm come to the keystone. Godot bids it."
Alduin's gonna just move past them, through them, whatever, and just gonna go, Maro, it's us.
You hear Mauro say, "No, I don't have any fucking." Oh, wait, these are my friends. And you see the bones just dissipate. Door swings wide open. A skull pops up with green fire in its eyes, and just or blue fire in its eyes. And just looks around and goes, "What did? Hey, it is my small friends. How are you doing?"
It's terrible. Terrible. I'm not gonna think about it right now. Okay. So, could we put?
Yeah.
Mono, do you have a table? Are we good?
Well, it's no longer. It's more like a dinner table, but I have it.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
please. Yeah.
Right, it's good. Let me move. Let me hold on. And when inside, you see them throwing off like dinner plates and candelabras and a bunch of other fancy decorations with a clatter and clang. It's clean and ready to place Abuelo up top.
I set him down ever so gently, ever so kindly.
Alwyn getting very straight to the business because it's not gonna take any second to think about anything at this moment. Just gonna look at Maro. Okay, Maro, that fucking vampire is back. They killed Abuelo. That device you gave me, I used it already. The time machine. So
what?
whatever.
The present, yes.
The present from the Chronomancer teacher. And whatever is happening, it's tied to the vampire. I think it's tied to me. We need to stop this. I don't know how. The last thing Abuelo said was, we need to find, and then the fucking vampire took us all.
Okay. So you'll need to find him. You need to find him and then do what exactly?
I'm not sure. I really don't. I mean, all this stuff I assume is happening because we have the rest of our friends that went to go see Tyrael. I mean, do you know how to undead stuff?
I mean, I know a lot of undead stuff. I am from Gib. All Gib do is undead stuff.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, okay, right as I got in, those fucking ghosts said we need to protect the keystone, and they pointed at me. What does that mean?
I don't know. You don't look like rock. You don't make archway. I have no damn clue.
Okay. Do you have sending a message? Could you see if how Tyrael and the other are doing? Because
Yeah, sure. I can give old Arcana Miriam try. Hold on. And they step back and their jaw drops open and you start seeing this blue fire coming out of their mouth like a strip of paper from one of those Morse code machines. And as the fire leaves and vanishes, they stop and wait. Now, cut to, for the message, back into the cabin with Tyrael. The glass has been shattered in and the time cup is sprawling to get inside. They stand up and you seem to, in their hands, they have what looks like an axe and a rifle combined, and the whole thing is brimming on fire. I was holding it with gloves on as this raise the axe rifle to both of you. At this point in time, the message begins to come in. The whole room just booms with this echoing voice. Hello, it's Professor Morrow, head of medicine. This shit is not okay. It is not good or cool. I am here with Aldwin. Abuelo, not good. I think he's dead. He's dead. And we're looking for Keystone. Anyone know a Keystone? Keystone in the area? Anyone?
No. Just a tiny bit busy right now. Just Aurora, a little unsure of what to do, is going to shoot an arrow at this person.
Okay.
They're raised. I would like to quick draw an arrow, quick shot. Just quickly pull it out and then just boom, just shoot it.
Go ahead and roll to hit, and then after that, I'll give you a free perception check.
Okay. What is my to hit? It's not bad. Math. 26.
26. 26 will hit.
Cool. I will do a d6 of damage.
Yeah.
Basic short bow. 2
I
damage.
specifically go, oh, you can't just, oh, yeah, right, you can't. My bad.
I have nothing right now.
So how much was
You're absolutely right.
2 damage.
Oh boy.
damage.
So
I
what's
would call
that?
that big dammies.
The big dammies. I love that. Big dammies get you big Sammys there, Ferda. What is the free perception check?
I have not rolled that. Let's see. 24.
24. So the message that was booming in the room. Now, normally message works that only affects one person, but this was a special version that Meryl likes to do when they don't know who to talk to and they kind of ping them all at once. It was just in the room, large. And as everyone in the room hears that Alduin is with them, you see the person with the flaming axe rifle stop, listen, recoil from the arrow, and with that, turn and make a mad dash out the window.
Naga has attack of opportunity. I would like to take that.
Get him.
Go ahead, roll to hit.
Awesome. When in doubt, Naga it out.
When in doubt, Naga out.
That's the wrong thing I rolled. You're gonna
Roll a d100. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's like,
well,
I rolled a
that's-
115. Does that hit?
no, but it's a nat 20. Does that hit?
Let me go get my cool rule book to see what happens when you roll a 20. Yes, it's a critical hit. Absolutely.
God, Aki, that was so sexy of you.
Wow, that's so sexy of you.
Thank you.
Mm.
Oh my God, Alexa, play "That's My Girl" by Fifth Harmony. Let's see. What are the dammies like? Okay, yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Really?
That's a.
Is it more than 2?
More than two.
It's so much more than 2, actually.
Good.
How does 32 sound?
Oh, it sounds delicious.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure Naga can disarm someone with a crit, but
Yeah,
you
you
know,
just rip their
disarm
arm
them.
off.
Disarm them
No.
and give me their weapon.
you want the flaming axe.
I
Can
want
we-
some.
Flaming axe rifle. I'm
But
sorry,
no,
hang on.
I actually can't confirm if I can do it or not. So
Mhm.
yeah, we'll just do the 32 dammies as Naga turns large, and so she's a really big fucking dragon right now.
Lord.
And her reach is also increased by 10. That's how big she's gotten.
Nice.
10 as in 10 feet, not like 10 whatever, 10 feet. And I think what happens is she poofs and smacks him back into the house. Mhm.
Okay, so they're leaping out the window. If I'm hearing what you said correctly, they're leaping out the window. In mid leap, he hears, and they come flying back into the cabin.
Mhm.
They're leaping out. Thwack! They're back in, and they just kind of take the tuck and roll, and they just raise their on fire axe rifle at both of you. You can just see they're breathing heavy under the leather mask with the long tube.
Can you explain to us what the fuck is going on? You're from the future. You literally would know.
Give me a diplomacy check.
While this is, which I technically don't have this ability yet, but it is a level 1 ability for my new class. It is called Tamper. Can I do kind of, not necessarily try to disarm them, but make sure if they try to shoot at us again that maybe things aren't going to work?
Sure. Is that something you have to interact with? What's the time on that?
It is literally 1 action.
Oh, yeah, then absolutely. I believe that's a crafting check, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I reach. It is a crafting check versus their reflex DC.
Put a
Okay.
scroll in the shotgun like Bugs Bunny.
Just stick like a whole carrot right in there.
There you go.
Just put your finger in it.
Yeah, just reach forward and just sort of like, this looks important. Pull. And that is going to be a 30 versus their reflex DC.
You just beat it. Sure enough,
Ooh.
As the diplomacy check is being rolled, you quickly reach over. You find, because it's a kind of a bolt action rifle, you find the firing pin / bolt action, pull it, twist it, pull the whole damn thing off the rig. Now it's still a fucking axe, but it's not a rifle anymore.
Yep. I'd just be like, I'm gonna keep this.
This firing pin, you asshole. Here we go.
You shot me. It hurt.
How dare you?
You bitch.
But was that a success or a critical success?
That was a success.
That was a success. So it so then nothing else happens. They don't take any other penalties.
Okay. Yeah. So Aki, what's your diplomacy check?
32.
Okay.
Do I get an aid bonus because this bitch just pulled out the gun from his gun?
No, but I'll give you this. You don't need a perception check to see the heavy shoulders just drop of this person. And they kind of fumble around. They find it. Hey, honey, I miss you. I haven't gotten to see you in a long time. We're here for Aldwin. I know it sucks, but you have to listen to me when I say that if we can find the right time to kill him, that this will never happen. And it's only going to get worse.
Who's okay? No, out of character. Who's honey? It's a little difficult with the.
Oh yeah. So when they say they're still looking right at you, son, hey honey, it's been a while since I got to see you. And I know it sucks, but if we can kill Aldwin at the right time, we can stop this all from happening.
That's fucking Greta. Oh, wait, in character, Greta.
with the rifle slowly lowering. Hey boyfriend, I missed you a lot.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh well, this is very awkward. Not you actually a little bit you awkward. What's going on? Like for realsies. Like why do you need Aldwin? What did they do?
You were there when Dragovich fed on him, and we thought he was gone. He wasn't. He was just traveling.
Oh, I really don't like being right. Okay, and this is so difficult. What? So you're going to kill Aldwin to prevent that from happening?
Unfortunately, yeah. If we can find the right Aldwin, the right timeline, we might be able to stop this from ever happening. We don't know if we have to go back to the day it happened or the day in between. Because you see, he's a...
I'm vampire.
No, Aldwin is the keystone.
We found the key. Well, we don't really. Aldwin is apparently the keystone. I say to Marrow, if Marrow is still here.
You hear Meryl's voice. The shit. No, he's not. He's not rock person. He is little person. It's different. It's bullshit.
I'll say he's I guess it happened when the vampire fed on us. The weird time stuff that's in Aldwin's blood affected him.
Ah, shit. This is
I'm also hoping Tyrell has ideas too. Tyrell's here.
Teruel, at this point in time, is on the ground in a blubbering mess as white light is shooting from his eyes, his mouth, his ears. He's basically becoming a massive Christmas tree of lights. And give me an Arcana check.
It's just been
I
happening
as
the
well?
entire time in the background.
Yeah.
Tyrell is out here just
could I argue
Wah.
occultism?
I'll take it.
Okay, it's occultism is my better skill.
just out here regenerating
Question?
casually in the background.
Did Hero hear any of that? Because Hero's technically still outside with the two of the others. So I'm assuming he didn't hear any of that, right?
Not through a massive wooden cabin with
Sweet.
divination magic all over. But we'll get to you in just a second.
No, so
Um,
Oh, we'll
wow.
get to you.
That is
You
26.
32
what again?
Arcana.
A 26.
26
But
and
I got a 32 for just Arcana.
okay. So excellent. So with all that, looking at your divination teacher on the ground, lights coming out of every inch of his body until he looks like a Christmas tree, you start to realize something. He is a divination teacher who is able to be quasi-omnipotent with the past, present, and future. And now he's in a room with the future and the present colliding, and he is seeing everyone's timelines come to a crashing cacophony at once. He is overwhelmed, overstimulated. He's not quite foaming at the mouth, but he's in a very bad way right now.
He's a
Yeah.
half step away from having a stroke.
Pretty much.
Can't we just kill the fucking vampire instead?
You said that to
Greta, yeah.
future Greta.
Yes.
I mean, they can't. After Dragovich ended, after he went on his journey, he became a god. He became the god of time. And I know we all thought it was Bry, and Bry is a god of time, but this is different. He's very strong. And it's just easier to go back into the past and prevent it from ever happening than trying to find a way to kill him in the future. That's why we came here. To kill Aldwin. As terrible as that is to say.
If I have a high enough Arcana or a high enough reject, can I roll to figure out what can kill a god?
Another god.
I mean, that's obvious. That's the easy one on the table. Another god.
Desna, where are you?
I know, but he's also still a vampire. So maybe if we get a really blessed stick, what if we got like a sacred tree, like Erastil fucking spat on it, sacred tree, and we just turn it into a sacred spear and just spear the fucker, right?
And just hit him with the
Right?
I mean,
Or what if we just grabbed everybody who can do like radiant magic all at once and just, like solar flare, like that kind of shit, like motherfucker,
does he even count as a vampire anymore? Because he sent it to godhood. I mean, there is the Starstone.
Well, there's elven gods, there's undead gods. You gotta count for something.
Yeah, I mean, if we're desperate, there's always the Starstone.
You think you're going to get to the Starstone in this manner of time?
Fuck it, I don't know.
I
I don't have a lot of ideas.
I don't either. The one person that can jump back in time can only do it like an hour.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we don't even know that they have a.
We do know that. You fucking told us, and then that's why we split
Oh, yeah,
up in the
did.
first place.
Hey, really quickly, PJ, is this sending two-way? Could anyone else hear any of this, or is it just Motto?
It's currently just motto, but
Gotcha.
Professor Mero is absolutely letting you know everything that's going on.
I got a question.
Mhm.
I got a question.
Mhm.
Can we just go back in time and prevent us from ever entering that fucker's house?
Tyrell's house.
No, the vampire.
The vampire. He only bit us because we entered his house.
Well, the device that Aldwin has only lets him go back in time 1 hour.
I'm talking.
Could be a
This
very
point, I'm
powerful
talking
spell.
to Gritta, to
Oh, to
future Gritta, because they're in the
Gritta.
wrong timeline in
FG.
the first place.
Yeah, how'd they get here? Go back
Gritta-
like 1 more year.
I take note. Like I take fucking notes. I have the exact fucking date we went. Or we could really just have them time and be like, here's what you've missed, dear. It's the fucking notes, dear. I wrote this diary entry because this is the day I got this goddamn thing, and I have the receipt still somewhere. Like just one of those things. Can we just send them to the right timeline?
That was about when
Prevent
we
us
had
from
our first
going
fight.
there.
Yeah, well, Future Gritta tells you that they're unsure because going back to that time period means you could maybe kill Lord Drakovich before you all ever meet them. But that means you'll be safe from the Geb parade that almost killed you, almost would have killed you if you didn't seek solace into his mansion. And remember, he teleported away soon after your interaction. Probably wouldn't have been a lot of time, and you would absolutely for sure would have been exposed to a whole town of people who would have loved to eat you.
What if we just take the L of that class and not do the assignment and not go to GIP?
You wouldn't have to go to Geb. That's fine.
That's why. So if we can get
Mhm.
ourselves to the correct timeline
Yes.
on the correct date of the
Mhm.
correct hour,
Mhm.
can we just prevent this field trip and take the L? Look, I did fucking amazing my classes. I don't mind taking the L for the future.
So nice. The
This
way
is how
you
I
did-
cope.
the way you're like the most Hermione character right now.
Yeah,
That's
you're
all
like
he
Hermione
is.
did steroids.
That's all he is, okay?
So Future Gritta, and I want that because this is not comfortable for me. Future Gritta does tell you that unfortunately, right now, because they're in kind of this weird time loop, that it's a one-way trip. They could probably leave the notes for you, but they couldn't do anything. And the problem is that if you wait for those notes to get to them, the time vampire god still pops up. Now, maybe they could correct that, but right now there's no guarantee. Now, so they really can't bring it to the future. If you want to look into time travel, you can do that. However, you have to survive the day.
Is the chronomancy teacher still here?
The chronomancy teacher, I believe they left, and that's why they
damn.
gave the gift to.
Yeah.
Yes, they just left. I was gonna say they were here, but they just left. That's how Aldwin got the thing.
Mm.
Like Sarna, I too take notes. My notes are delicious.
Scrumps' notes.
The fucking color
Yeah.
coded
Well,
and
it's-
you can
it's-
go on a
we're-
table of contents.
We're going through a couple of different timelines in this one, so I was like trying to keep them all straight in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
We're on
believe
timeline
Aldwin has
number
been
3.
Marty McFly this whole fucking
I
time.
can't believe it.
Now,
This
so you're
vampire's Biff Tannen.
hello, Aldwin McFly. Why is he like Borat? God damn it. Okay, now before we can do this, I'm gonna cut over to Hiro, who has been waiting
Oh,
very
God.
patiently.
No, it's
So
okay.
you haven't heard any of this. Aldwin, you've kind of been kept up to date from Mero, giving you the play-by-play, so you kind of know the same to you, Gritta. Hiro, as you're sitting there singing the song and the person's coming up to you,
Yes.
they take off their leather jacket, they pull out their sword and their flaming axe rifle, and you see coming up behind them a large, floofy kitsune tail. And they say, "Nothing personal, Hiro. We really were handsome, weren't we, huh, buddy?"
It's fucking you! It's you! Oh my god!
I
called it.
Fuck. Nah, okay. Hero, looks a little confused and like slowly stops strumming. And like he's just like, is that really what I sound like? And he takes a small step closer and he's like, first of all, I don't know how this could not be anything but personal. So I'm not really sure what happened there. If we get dumber in the future, whatever. Anyways, second of all, why is this happening? Why do I have to die? I feel like that is also to your detriment and really the detriment of all of the people that we love, unless we don't love those people in the future anymore. But I think then we have bigger problems than this. But that could just be me.
What's your AC?
No, that is not the
Did
question.
you just get shot by yourself for monologuing too?
Even myself is sick of myself. Honestly, what a mood. What a mood.
That is the most hero mood.
My AC is 26.
Okay.
Do I get shot by my PJ?
Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. Hold on, I gotta do math.
No.
There's a lot of math I gotta do.
Oh God. Can't
Only in
believe
Wayward Arcadium does your future self get tired of you monologuing.
See, 14.
Shot through the
have you
heart.
ever wanted
to
to
your
shoot
brain.
yourself? Now you
This is-
can with this
this is
hero
catharsis.
special.
This is catharsis all of the wrong way.
This is actual therapy.
So
Man, I love Homestuck.
So walking up to you, they shoulder the rifle
Oh,
and they pull the trigger and you take 37 fire damage. They shoot you with the rifle. And as you take that,
dear.
they kind of hit this other thing and turn up a secondary knob, and now their voice gets louder and they're like, okay, Rockstar, now where's Aldwin? We don't got all day. We really don't.
Hero fire damage. All right. Hero looks himself dead in the eye, I suppose.
Hero,
And-
future hero.
And
Is future hero hot?
Yeah, like, hang on.
No,
Hey,
it's
he's
an
wearing
In
Important
like a
important
battle
question.
scar way, I think.
It's
you know?
it's an important question because some people don't have glow ups. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you take off the mask and figure it out?
Future hero is hot, but like post-apocalyptic hot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bad Max hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
Time Mad Max. Yeah, Mad Max. Nah, can't talk.
when he has that extra grungy aesthetic.
Mhm. The quote of, some women like scars.
All I know is that a future hero, like a future battle scarred hero, is just gonna be every fucking furry's dream.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, so Bard Zaddy, like, what do we gotta do to get the water into the tribe?
foxy boy? Wow. Like one of those things.
Yeah,
I
I,
gotta
think we're
go.
also just wrecking Fee's night. Look at their face.
I gotta leave.
You're gonna have to move
dip.
again once we're done
Yes.
with you.
You're
You
gonna
know
have to
what?
move again.
You know what, Nick?
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like now I should disappear. I'm so sorry. The internet will never hear from me ever again. No. So Hero walks up to himself and slowly wipes away the blood and straightens his coat, maybe patting out like one or two little flames, and looking himself dead straight in the eye. He's just like, first of all, fucking rude, man. Second of all, you truly don't know yourself, do you? And then without saying another word, he twirls his guitar and attacks.
Okay, swing on, roll to hit.
Here's the new single As My Guitar Gently Sweeps.
I love it.
My God. Okay, roll to hit was a D20 and what?
D20 plus your level. I think you're an expert at this point. I want to say, maybe that's 4, and so it's 5 and 4 D20 and dexterity mod. Brain. Wow.
Okay, so 5. 27.
27 to hit.
Yes.
That hits. Roll damage.
Nice. Where was it? There was one. My God, PJ, where are our notes? I should have them more accessible at this point. That's not smart. Where are you?
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry.
No, hit me.
No. You're fine. I'm taking so long. I needed to look again. Okay, so that is 6 plus 7 is what? Sorry.
6 plus 7 is 13.
I think that's a 26.
Okay.
I think I did that correctly.
We can figure it out later. But for right now, I will take that. So you hit crang. You can hear the guitar echo and moan with that kind of crang sound. The eyeglass in the mask shatters and breaks loose. And you look at your own face in the future. You see the eye, this glowing orb. And as you look into this glowing future eye with a massive scar going down it, you see what looks like ghostly hands and fingers coming out of its eye, grabbing the eyelids for like a place to pull themselves off of. And you're going to see your future self going, no. And suddenly bending over, arch back. Hundreds of ghosts start screaming out of his head. You're seeing spirit after spirit spill, shooting out of his face like a geyser as they start this cacophonous sound of music from all over time and space stuck in his head. At this, so many horribly undead creatures just descend as you're hearing like Jason of House Rulo and it's Brittany Bitch like coming out of Computo's head.
Jesus.
And he's trying to hold the stream of musicians from his eye, trying to hold it back. And then suddenly you hear a horrible stretching, ripping, and popping sound as he goes in the air like a marionette. And you see the ghosts start to pull him off into the sky. And one pops up and says, "Where's Oldman? He must protect the keystone until the anchor is complete." Now, cutting over back to Aldwin.
What? Fucking hell.
Aldwin,
That is wild.
Concerned.
Can't believe we
Aldwin,
split the party for
Grita,
this.
Marrow, and Abuelo, you are in Marrow's office. Marrow is giving you the lowdown. Here you are. Now you know about the keystone. You don't know about the anchor yet. What are you gonna do?
Okay. During this, I think I have an idea of something. Could I like roll something specifically about what Abuela was saying to find? Maybe,
I don't recall if he said the.
He didn't, but like I think like Alduin tried to like, I don't know, roll the brain blast.
Sure thing. Go ahead. Do a brain blast. Give me a D20 plus
Brain blast roll. Gotcha.
Yeah, the brain blast roll. You
Yeah.
can give
Use your
me
brain
intelligent.
blast
I'm
skill.
sorry, Arcana to recall knowledge.
Would any of my lores work since my lores were tied to my time travel shenanigans?
Ooh, what are your lures again?
Cooking, gardening, and sailing.
Sailing.
Fuck.
Nice.
That's 26.
26. Brain blast. Okay. Your mind is now suffering from two conflicting memories. The first one is you on a boat with your parents going through this unusual portal, and you can hear the sounds of the ocean, loud crashing waves, screams of terror as your parents vanish into the abyss through that portal. You being thrown off and being fine. The second memory you have now is you on the boat, Abuelo, Mateo, and your parents. And as they enter into this portal abyss, you see someone waiting there. Fancy dress, long coattails, fancy jewelry, arms wide spread, slowly going into a clap. That's when your parents throw you overboard. But at that moment, that well-dressed man says, I must thank you. You gave me the best gift. Your only son. And with that, his cape unfurls and everything goes dark. And you hear this, you get this feeling like he was always there waiting in the channels of time.
I think maybe Aldwin was like pacing during this and stopped and it's like, okay. I only see a couple options. But also I think I need to find Mateo. Have any of you seen them?
When was the last time I saw Mateo? We're kind of homies. I kept track of him throughout the year. We usually hang out.
Yeah,
He didn't know his name for 3 months, but it's okay.
Yeah, y'all been hanging out for a little while. Mateo usually hangs out with everyone after class. Sometimes you'll have like chronomancy with him. In fact, I think, Dusty, the last time you saw Mateo was when you both attended necromancy class together. That was before Parents' Day. So it's been almost a week plus since you really got to see him.
Maro, would there be any place either nearby on campus that would have a ritual or something? I think I need to find Mateo. I don't know why. But it's either they have the answer or I need to help at this.
Let me look around for a bit. And you see this green fiery eyeball appear on their forehead, and they start just kind of scanning. I don't know, get to use necromancy. This is so cool. I get to use all my spells. This day is tragic. This absolute shit day, but this is kind of cool. And looking around, she goes, okay, so Mateo is they're currently in the quad fighting a bunch undead people. There's 3 ritual spots. Not if you include Tirlel's office, where there was that like demon spooky ritual a little while back. You have one in the evocation office. You have one in the illusion office. You have one in you have one in the religion office.
And I mean, I know there's a lot going on, but would you be able to tell if anything's happening there?
It's gross. Lots of
Okay.
violence, death. It's not great.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to Mateo there in the quad. Fuck, always the quad. Always the quad. Greta, could you go find everyone else and make sure they're okay? Maybe meet me in the quad, hunker down, something, make sure everyone's safe. I'm going to find Mateo. They'll be with me, so I won't be alone.
Roger that, Captain. And
Be safe.
And sorry. Say it again.
Be safe, Greta.
of course. And I'm gonna run in, give you a nice tight hug, lift you up a little bit. Your back cracks. Feels good. You're welcome. And give you a little kiss on the cheek. We got this. No more today. We got this. And I'm gonna run out and start heading over to. You said get everyone. So Tyrell's office was last place they were.
Yeah,
seeing.
we assumed they're still Tyrell's office. Yeah.
Okay. So as Greta goes to get everyone else,
Also,
Alduin,
I jump out the window because it feels like a thing Greta would do. The door's right there, but she just.
I love it. Matt was like, "No, this is my fucking office." Damn it.
Sorry.
No, it looks cool. You get cool points. And as Greta goes to get the rest of the team and Alduin goes to Mateo in the quad, this is where we're going to be taking our 10-minute break. When we come back, we're going to see what the hell happens next. We'll see everyone soon in 10 minutes. Finding out that he is a keystone of some kind, is now running to find his friend Mateo, who is in the quad, currently engaged in combat with either ghosts or time cops or both. Greta has left Alduin's side to go get Hiro and Aurora and Sarnai. And this is where we're going to be picking up with Greta as they run back to meet everyone else. So,
I'm just arriving on the scene.
Yes, you are, Kirby.
Hell yeah. Dope. Okay, I'm here. What did I miss? We gotta go.
Is the scene being Hero who has just unleashed a bunch of undead, or inside of the house?
The scene would be as Hiro has just released a whole bunch of undead, killed future Hero in the process, and the other time cop who's still there has the shotgun raised to you, while Sarnai and Aurora are in the house with future Greta and Tyrell, who is having the worst panic attack of his entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So Greta, what do you do?
I'm gonna hit them with a divine lance and try to knock the gun out of their hand, and like try to move, like dive in front of Hero so he doesn't get fucking buckshot in the guts. I hear that's really bad for your health.
I
Especially-
also heard that blood is supposed to be on the inside, but you know.
Yeah, I only have a 16 in medicine, so I'm not 100% sure, but
There's an inkling. I can see you. You know, you're connecting the dots.
All right, yeah, give me a roll to hit since you're doing a called shot to the weapon itself. I'm going to say that's going to be a -2.
-2, 29.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Hell yeah. 44 plus 4. It's going to take 12.
12. Okay. So the gun takes 12 damage. You see a flash of magic runes on the gun as the gun breaks in half and is thrown from the person's hand. The gun is gone, and you rush to Hero's side, seeing that they are, I would imagine, very badly damaged with a 37 damage you took previously.
Yeah, decently damaged.
Jesus fuck, baby, okay? And with my last action, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast heal.
Okay. I will allow it for now. Just bug on my screen.
Yeah, just the simple one action one. 21. Go ahead and take 21 health back. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Hero, while being healed, is just like, I don't think I don't think I know if I'm okay or not. I would ask myself, but I think I just killed myself. Uh,
Babe, I love you. I don't have
so
time to unravel that.
I and then Hero looks at the other person that was there. I'm assuming that they're still there even though they're damaged, or
The one that lost the shotgun is still there. Yeah.
yeah. Looks at them and just like, do I need to do that thing to you too, or will you explain to us what the hell is going on?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Can I get like a charisma bonus? I feel like I was very charismatic.
I'm pretty sure as a bard with a high charisma, you're gonna knock this out of the gate. Just right out of the park.
Diplomacy. Okay. 28.
28. So you say the thing like, remind me again what it was you said to them.
Do I need to do the same thing to you as I did to him? And he points into the sky where the future hero is. Or will you finally tell us what the hell is going on?
So they turn this little dial and they start pressing this like nodule into their throat, and this voice just, fine, hero. Yeah, so there's that vampire from that field trip. In the future, they become a god. They have a cult and everything. And yeah, this is an incursion they tried to force early. We wanted to come back in time and kill Aldwin, because Aldwin, if we can kill Aldwin, we can remove the time vampire from the timeline and stop him from ascending to godhood. We thought this could be the chance to do it. But it's not going very well. And if he completes the ritual of anger, then he is going to become a god way earlier than he's supposed to.
Question: have you truly thought about any other option, truly, that could, not kill our friend? I feel like you guys should have known that this won't end well for any one of you.
Yeah, that's why I brought the guns. No, we can't kill him in the future. It was easier to kill a mortal in the past, but we don't have a lot of numbers to just throw into a one-way trip, so we're trying to do it with as much might as we can offer.
Hero looks at Greta and then back at the person back at Greta, and she's like, I think I might genuinely be speechless for the first time during all of this.
So, hang on. You're telling me that Aldi is the lynchstone of a vampiric rise to godly power, and you're trying to kill him for it instead of the vampire?
Yeah, it's a lot easier to kill a mortal boy than it is to kill an eternal vampire borderline god.
Okay, but you said it was easier, not impossible.
Wow.
So you took the easy way out.
Yeah, we got tired of living in a post-apocalyptic world. I think you agreed to it too, Greta.
I did what now?
Yeah. You're here somewhere. You ran off after your boyfriend. I haven't seen you since. I don't know if you're alive or dead.
Oh, I will be dead. I'll be fucking dead.
And here for a moment thinks, and he's just like, so I still don't really understand why you thought this would be the correct time to come here. Like, what is there a reason why now is better? Is something happening to Aldwin anytime soon?
We got information that the god of time that Lord Dragovich becomes, Godo, tried to come here early to start the ritual. Probably because today's the day that Abuelo dies. So he came early and we came after him because it was now or never. If we can destroy the ritual of the anchor, we can at least stop for now his rise to godhood. And if we can't destroy the ritual, then at least we can kill the keystone.
So we can
Okay.
try to disturb the ritual first before we all go after Aldwin.
I mean, if you have the strength to
sorry, we
survive
all?
it. We all, wait, hold on. Hiro, who do you mean we all?
And all of us, we could just go and try to stop the ritual instead of trying to kill Aldwin.
I mean, we better hurry. There's only going to be more undead pouring into this city soon.
Yeah, but you're wasting time then going after Aldwin and not destroying the ritual. What are we talking here for? Why are we not?
We weren't. Wait, I don't have the time for this. Okay, fine. Look, you go get everyone else. We'll run, and if it comes down to Aldwin or the ritual, we're choosing Aldwin, and not the way you like it. But get everyone else, and then we gotta. No, I can't get angry. And then we gotta go.
You go get everyone. I'm going to stick with this one to make sure it doesn't come down to Aldwin or the ritual.
Yes, stay with Time Hulk.
No, I'm not. You have no idea what happens.
And Hero runs towards the house.
And can you do me a favor? If you see other me, right across the jaw.
Gotcha, babe.
Thanks, babe.
And Hero runs and jumps through the window, much like Greta had before, of the house, because there has to be a reason why they're all together. He jumps through the window into the house, duck and rolls, stands up, like
So-
one of those raccoon memes.
So pause right there, because before you go full raccoon, we cut to inside the cabin, an increasingly glassless cabin. We have Aurora, we have Sarnai, we have future Greta, and we have Tyrell. Yeah,
What?
Frida. Okay, sure. I like that. Frida.
Fritta, yes. Okay, one, Aurora, can you please just do, I understand you're not, are you still skilled with the medicine? Your mother didn't take that away
Yeah,
from you. Can you
yeah,
like
I
just make sure that his head's propped up and he doesn't seize?
Yeah,
on
I
the
imagine
floor?
that. I imagine that's probably what I'm doing.
Yes,
And I
yes,
have been
you-
for a
you-
bit as
yes,
this
just
conversation is going
good.
on.
Good Lord, he's having such a rough time. Just please.
He swallowed
sir.
his tongue. Jesus Christ.
God.
It's got real and dark real fast. I mean, more than already it did, but wow.
You
But,
killed
um,
our grandfather last game.
Yeah,
Like I said,
Shit for
PJ.
me.
more than already did.
No.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna look
Yeah.
at Frida and I
Frida.
want to ask a question. Just so that way I understand this timeline correctly. So, Lord. No, that's not his name. That's a Pokemon.
Not Draco Fish.
Yeah, I-
Draco
Fitch.
no, so Lord Drakovich.
Drakovich, I choose
Drakovich.
you.
No, I wanted to say
Use time skip.
Drakovich. You know, I wanted to say Drakovich, you know. You know, I love that bitch. Anyways, so say it again. How am I supposed to say his name?
Drakovich.
Drakovich, thank you. So is
Drakovich.
Lord Drakovich a god right now, presently? Our present.
Presently, no. Not unless we can stop either the anchor ritual or kill Aldwin.
Can we just kill him?
No. Why do you think we're here to stop the rest of it from getting worse?
We can't currently kill him doing the ritual right now, who is not a god yet.
It might be possible, but we don't have the weapons and the strength to do it ourselves. That's why I came back in here, because it was easy to kill Aldwin, was to kill his dumbass.
Yeah, I could think I can tell how it ended when we tried to kill the vampire. My point to Frida. It kind of looks like you lost a fight with a cheese grater.
No, these see something else. I don't
We
know. if
literally have a dragon on campus
yeah, about
with
that.
a lot of teachers.
Yeah, no, he
and
dies. Well, in the future he dies. Right now, I don't know.
I'm talking about right now. According to Gritta, he's all in heat and riled up. All we got to do is show him another wannabe alpha male, and he'll go fucking nuts. Burnt. Do it, Crisp.
I mean, that's one idea. I don't know if it would work, but at least it'd get the dragon off my ass.
There's a lot of questions I got to ask, but I don't think we have the time for it. No, but like seriously, couldn't we just all gang up? It's just one vampire so far.
I
mean, breaking the ritual sounds like the most obvious and easiest thing, and the one where Aldwin most likely gets to live, like at least 8 out of 10 times. But like, yes, 80%. I'm 80% sure Aldwin would survive that.
Yeah, I mean,
it just feels like if we could just literally gang up on him, where he's right here. You just said he wasn't a god yet.
Yeah, but he's still a really powerful vampire.
We have a dragon and a lot of highly powerful teachers. We outnumber the motherfucker.
Yeah, to a degree, but there's still an army of his undead coming. They all haven't gotten here yet. And on top of that, you know, if the dragon dies, and if he lives and he's exposed, he's certainly dead then. There's a reason why they hid him under the cavern.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's just stop the ritual then.
Yeah, that is our best bet, is stopping the ritual from happening, as long as we can stop that and buy the time.
Killing Aldwin is honestly such a bad idea. You realize you're still here, right? Presently. I love you and all, but like you realize you are your worst enemy, and now you're physically there. You're great and all, Fritter, but my girlfriend's gonna kick the shit out of you.
As if summoned by fate, crash, a shattering of a window, as with a sick-ass flip, and then ending like a rabid raccoon stuck in the trash. Hero arrives.
Action! My boyfriend's gonna kick the shit out of you.
Hero is there, and he's just like, we need to stop a ritual. And he looks around, he spots Frida without knowing that it's Frida. I'm sorry. Not knowing that it's Frida. Just like, say something.
Hello, sweetie, you look lovely.
And Hero nods to himself, looks down at his fist and just like, this is for you, baby, and walks up and punches.
No! Oh my god!
Roll to hit. I'm just curious, roll to hit.
Nat 20.
He just fucking desecrates.
Let me see you grit your teeth.
22.
22. I'm going to say that is a miss. However, you collide on just a strong part of her neck. So it's like, wham. And she's like, what the fuck was that for, you dumb cunt? What the shit was that about?
And he looks and he's like, you told me to do that to you. I'm so sorry. As you know, I'm very loyal to all of your requests. And he takes her hand and kisses it. And he's like, still love you. And walks back to Sarnai.
You know, I'm not even mad. That really checks out. Yeah.
I feel like you know what's going on, yeah?
Yes, we need to stop a ritual from happening so Aldwin doesn't die.
Stop the ritual.
All right.
Yeah, stop the ritual.
We're all on the same board, so
and we should all do that right now.
Should we just run to everybody else? We know that they're still in like Marrow's office, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we should definitely do that. And Hero transforms because he can do that. For the first time, by the way, everybody. He will transform into a fox and tiny fox, and will start running towards Marrow's office because he's tiny and wiggly, and he can probably do that very fast and hopefully undetected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at this point in time, is everyone going to meet up with, I believe, Aldwin in the quad? Where he is?
Yeah.
That's where Aldwin told Gritta. I don't know if Gritta
I don't think Gritta told Hero.
Everyone else yet.
So you see everyone
Mm.
pouring out of the cabin, as I assume they're following Hiro.
Yeah,
Aurora,
they're-
I was going to say, so Tiralel finally starts to come down from this omnipotent vision of like past, present, and future colliding all into one horrible overlapped sandwich. It's basically, he even tells you, it's like, the time is no longer a series of spheres. It's deplorable. It's terrible. It's more like a Big Mac sandwich. It's all layered very terribly on top of one another. It is not at all advisable.
So fantasy McDonald's is a thing.
Yeah, of course it is. The Golden
Clown has
Arches, of
infected
course.
here.
That's where the time professor keeps going to. Back to the Golden Arches.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll
Ronald
Those of you know that
McDonald,
she
my
also works
favorite.
Yeah.
part-time.
I'll look down at Tira level and be like, yeah, it's pretty bad, and yeah, I think we're gonna try and just stop the ritual and send these strange time cops back to where they come from, or hopefully, if we stop the ritual, they cease to exist.
Yeah, the first time we should definitely stop the ritual. Go, please go. I will prepare for later. Toodles.
Later. Okay. Yeah. Gonna, as I leave the house, like look around. I am looking for. I'm just being like, I think I'm gonna need some help. I'm not really in the kind of useless when it comes to a fight right now.
Okay, so you say this out loud. What do you wish to do with that?
Kind of hoping that a certain cat who said they would be watching me is hopefully listening and being like, yeah, I would like that help very much right now. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you need from me or anything, but I would definitely appreciate that whatever you mentioned.
Oh, that sounds lovely, divine, really. Well, I guess the question is, you said you need power. You need abilities. Is that what you need?
Yeah, just I don't have a lot right now. Anything, I guess. I'll take it. I guess I don't want to disappoint my friends and be useless in a fight.
Oh, well, you're never useless in a fight, but if you need a little extra oomph, I guess the question is, well, do you want your owl friend back, or would you like something different?
Aurora is very torn. Very torn. Oh no.
Oh yeah, we have lost Fee, hopefully temporarily. Just one quick second while we are fixing some of the panels. Actually, let's go on a quick break to fix the panels, if you don't mind. Forgotten Cuttlefish, that would be great. Thank you.
Not wanna get close. We a little wild war, covered in tattoos. Run it up, taking all the views. Stepping on place, feeling the fear. I know you feeling it in the air. Whole squad wearing all black. Motivation's looking real bad. We back to the bone, raising a fire alone. We ain't never needed nobody. Give me 6 feet, this is my party. Ain't got no feelings, we heartless. Take a peek inside the darkness. Blow up the spot, then we run it. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. 5 in the morning. Do it again in the morning. Do it like we did in rhyming. I think the government watching. Minister perfect society. Struggling with my sobriety. Struggling with my anxiety. Are you feeling the insanity? Anger inside of me. There is a war in me. And it keep drowning me. Blinded by all of the vanity. Snakes all around and they rattling. Tell them to shut up the chattering. Blow up the spot, then we running. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me outside, but you better buckle up. It's a wild ride. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild, wild, wild. Welcome to the wild side. Wild side. Hope you ready for it now. We gon' be running your town. Oh, we ain't playing around. We gon' be shutting it down. Hope you ready for it now. We gon' be running your town. Oh, we ain't playing around. We gon' be shutting it down.
All right, we are back, and there's a very crucial moment here. Grilled Cheese looks to Aurora and says, "Do you want your owl friend back?"
And there's like a moment where she's thinking, and it's just like, I just need the power to help my friends.
Then you shall have it. Not just the power to help your friends, but across the cosmos there is a coven most powerful that worships the very heart that you admire. And by the power of stars, I hereby give the stars to you, Aurora. And you see the Cheshire grin grow and grow as the bright orange color of this tabby seems to turn into almost like a Milky Way. And the stars, one by one, just seem to fly by and bask all around you. And with a warm glow, they vanish and fade. And you are now a sorcerer of a very particular bloodline. We'll talk about that another day. But you are now a star-blooded sorcerer, as you have a soul connection, if you will, to the star heart itself, the Starstone in Absalom. So go ahead and treat yourself as a level equivalent sorcerer. Obviously, we don't have time to get all of that settled, but if you want to, you can at least start casting spells up to that level. But yeah, you are now standing as a sorceress of the star bloodline, and you are ready to rock and roll if you are. Do you feel it? Do you feel like you're ready to go?
Like I'm ready to go.
All right, everyone. So with that, we're all running off to the quad. There we see Aldwin arriving as you all arrive at the same time. You see Mateo. He's basically got one throwing knife and he's throwing it. And as it's hitting someone, you see him teleporting to the knife, pulling it out, throwing it to the next person. And he's just blitzing across the battlefield with one knife, slaying dozens of undead creatures and taking out a few reluctant time cops. And finally, the knife just steaming, bloody, gore-covered knife lands in the ground. And as he appears above it, pulls it out of the ground. You can see his whole body just steaming and smoking. And he says, "Oh, hey, everyone. How's it going?"
One's looking good, Maddie. I see you working on your yellow flesh.
Well, trying to have some skill in combat. I can't always just cast spells.
You're looking good, looking good. So, anyway, we're dealing with an incursion from the future. Know anything about that?
Is that what all this crap is?
I guess. I
don't know anything about that. No.
Yeah.
So what do we do to stop it? Because I've been killing things. I'm exhausted.
There's a vampire, god, time vampire. I don't know. They're here. They're fucking shit up. They killed Abuelo.
No, they killed him?
I'm trying not to think about too much right now.
Right.
But there's some kind of ritual going on. I want to make sure that you're with us at least. That we're all together, because I don't fucking know if I'm involved, and you may be involved with it too. Just because bullshit. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, but okay, we don't know a lot from Chronomancer. We know something. If there's a time ritual happening, then maybe we can at least find the time magic energy, whatever the hell that teacher keeps going on and on about.
Yeah. Oh God. You must have all the brains. Okay, yes. Okay. Do you could I like always just like, okay, just try to, I guess I would know the most what it feels like, maybe. I don't know. Let me try, and I don't know, can I roll like an occultism check, a sailing lore check, an arcana check?
So I'll let you roll an Arcana check. I will also let you roll a sailing lore check.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna roll the sailing lore because it's thematic, even though they're the same. I mean, shit, that's an 18 on the dice. Nice. So that's 31.
31. Okay. So you start looking around, you start finding, and then you start going to that horrible connected memory of being out to sea, and when the horrible TV static kicked in and all that connection, you finally feel that horrible feeling when you were around him the first time. Secondly, when you were a kid, it's coming from the religious room where there's a ritual circle, as Mero told you.
All right, religion. We need to go there. And I think Alden's just going to start running, assuming everyone's going to follow them. I do really, as we're running, I'm going to just kind of yell behind me. It's like, look, if we could stop this ritual, great. But if there's only one way to stop it, you got to let it happen. Talking to the crew.
Disrespectfully, Hero will bite your ankles as a fox.
You just hear from next to you as I'm running with you. Dumbass, no fucking deal.
No, for real. Do you really mean it? Do you?
Yes, absolutely. If everything is happening because of me, and Alden's like, all running. This is all I'm like. If this is happening because of me, if we can't stop the ritual, I need y'all to do this. I can't just let this happen.
Hero bites Aldwin again in the ankles and Saranai and feeps loudly.
I'm going to pick you up.
What does the fox say?
Tiny little things.
That's what the fox says.
And all while running, I just reply back, look, Aldwin, we get it. You're a hero. You don't want this happening on your watch, onto your bloodline. But there is a big difference between trying until the very end and throwing in the towel. And we're not going to throw in the towel. We're going to do this. So don't even think about what we're going to do in case it fails, because we're not going to fail.
Alwyn just nods at you, doesn't stop, doesn't say anything.
Okay. So, as you all make your decision, you can just see Mateo's kind of smiling. Yeah, no Aldwin dies today. Sorry, buddy, you're stuck with us. TD, can I get that song I gave you today to play on loop, please?
Huh. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
On loop. Oh, no.
As you make your triumphant deal that no Aldwin need die today, you start storming through the school. You are a witness to yet again a battlefield on this campus. What is it with this place and attracting so much unwanted violence? You see a line being formed. Lan is at the head, giving orders, and they are fighting as hard as they can. Who knows how long they can last? You keep pushing past that, you start seeing the evocation class shooting fireballs after electricity, after ice bolts at this oncoming undead horde. They can't stop them. They're getting quickly overwhelmed. Finally, you push all the way through the religion class. There, Ordo and Quentin Zelus are back to back fighting an unending wave of undead monsters. Seeing you two, they nod. Jensen wraps his arms around Quentin, gives him a kiss on the forehead, and jumps out the second-story window with his boyfriend. It is better to run and be injured than it is to fight and surely die. But this
Order of the kiss.
is a distraction for you to do what you need to. As you break through the religion class, you see standing in this massive, ghastly cathedral now. High vaulted arches, you see blue fire candles, blood red curtains, and runners, and wooden pews made of just tainted unholy wood. And in the center, a massive sigil. And there stands Lord Dragovich. In one hand, a bowl. Coming from the bowl, you see memories of the past 10, 20 years spewing up into the ether. And on the other hand, you see a blue ghostly flame attaching to a corpse that looks just like Alduin. Oh, good. It's good to see you are safe after all.
I
How? Oh, sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, I think without the word, Alwyn's gonna swing their axe, like throw it, but not specifically at them, at the bowl thing that they have. And the axe has that thing where it
That
whirls out
buzzsaw.
my hand.
Okay. Roll to hit. And after that, everyone, roll initiative.
Oh,
Sorry, Alwyn's just popping off.
no, it's okay. I had the idea of, I wasn't sure if Sarna was still holding Hero basically trying to body check, but
I am technically. At some point, I just picked you up.
Okay. I am going to. That was a breeze. I'm not gonna look at that. I've already used my halfling luck. I think I'm gonna use turn back the clock. Which it re-rolls and I get to roll it again with a +1 check.
Okay.
So I think like Alwyn sees that it clearly goes wide and just calls the axe back and then swings again. With a much better 19 on the dice. It's a 36.
Spicy. Nice.
Sorry, wait. +1.
+1. So
So
37.
37.
As he's holding this golden bowl with all these memories flying into the ether of time, the buzzsaw flies on by, slices his hand, and shatters the bowl in half. With the horrible sound of meat stretching like leather and bones popping back into existence, his hand regrows. Naughty.
Yes, I am. What's it to you?
I'm going to kill your friends in front of you, Alduin. And then I'm going to force you to watch what I do to your world for 1,000 years. You are halfway to ending the ritual, but now you have the full attention of Lord Dragovich. Roll initiative.
The buzzsaw just swings back, by the way.
All sick and cool like.
Man, I love Borderlands.
Hell yeah.
Now
Uh,
we're doing well.
that is an 18 for me.
18 for Aurora.
As I'm hastily picking spells.
31 for me.
Sorry, I have 31.
26 for me.
Greater 26. Okay. Hiro?
32.
32. Aldwin.
I destabilized the timeline, so I rolled a flat check, I passed it with a 17, so my initiative is going to be 19 plus 13, which is 32.
32. Okay. Hiro, what's your dexterity modifier?
That is such a good question. Thank you for asking me that. I want to thank
You're
the
in fox
academy.
form. You're in fox form. It changes.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, your entire stats will change to the fox form stats, which should be pest form something. Like that's where you grab the stats from.
Oh shoot! Then I don't know.
Yeah.
Frick.
Let me see if I can open it real quick.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
That might be a quicker way for me to find out. Actually, I'm just gonna have the fucking thing open. KKK Kitsune, please there.
Kitsune.
What's the name of the feat? Is it Myriad Forms?
Sorry.
The feat, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that's just something to get at first level in this case.
Okay.
As a dark fields kitsune, right? So that's just one of the things because all the kitsune have an alternate form.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and then later
Yeah.
it gets better.
Okay, here. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
In chat. That should be what it's based on. At least I grabbed it straight from the thing.
Sure, no problem. Okay, yeah, that's what I got too. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a. What's your modifier before that? Like a 2 or a 4?
Right now it's a 4.
I'll say it's a 4 just to make things simpler.
Okay.
All right. So Alden, what's your dex mod?
I believe 3.
Okay. So Hiro's gonna go before you. Cool. So as you stare this vampire lord that you met in the middle of Geb on one simple field trip almost one school year ago, never thinking it would turn into this. Maybe you had your reservations or thoughts. Here it is now in the flesh, this reality. And as he reminds you with the violence he's about to enact, it cannot be ignored. You see almost this distortion in time itself as one version of him is staying here with the second half of the anchor ritual, while the other starts breaking from his presence and rushing at the group. He starts with Greta. Greta, what's your AC?
Hit it and find out. 27.
Okay, this will be a dirty crit then.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't have anything. Okay.
Okay. So, the first hit crits, you take 39 damage.
Actually, I'm going to reaction delay consequence on Greta. Which, so that means the creature or object within range is hit by an attack. The creature does not take the effects of that attack until the next round.
Okay. Can they still take other attacks, or is it just kind of like that? The entire turn is paused.
It's specifically on that specific attack. So, Greta getting crit, you see that happening, and then just rewind.
Okay.
So they still have other actions, but that action is going to take a turn to get there.
Cool. So with their last action, they're going to claw you, Greta. And does a 33, I'm sorry, a 29 hits?
29 hits, yes.
Okay. Then this is going to be 25 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Fortitude DC 29 save.
Also, PJ, keep in mind what that last one was, because that will still happen. The exact thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You said reflex or will?
Fortitude.
Fortitude?
Yeah.
Okay. 34.
34?
Yeah, 18 plus 16.
Cool. No added effect. With that, their turn is done, but after, like, there's that after effect of them in the past slowly reaching out with this horrible bite. So the claw hits you, but behind them is the bite that's about to get you.
The bite of 87.
Oh, the bite of
Stop
87.
that. Stop.
Now, from
It's
there,
too early, too late.
from there we have Hiro. Hiro, what are you gonna do?
So we destroyed the bull, but he's still holding Aldwin's dead body. Well, future Baldwin's dead body.
Something like that, yeah.
Hero will try to sever that bond by. I'm debating. We have 3 turns, right?
3 actions, yep.
3 actions. I think one action to turn back into his normal form. And then the other action to fire Foxfire, and then right after basically use that, if it distracts him or hits him, is either one of them to then get a better hit at the hand holding it, so it would hopefully let go of.
Okay, so called action to hit the hand that's trying to pull energy into the unusual cadaver that kind of looks like Aldwin?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, roll to hit.
You got it, Chief. 29.
29. Will. Miss.
Wha-
Oh no!
Even
nuts.
even with the Foxfire trying to distract at the very beginning.
Oh. Now, if you want to do like a fasting performance or a skill check, I'll allow the retroactively. Give me a performance check.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. 36.
36 on the performance.
Yeah.
That'll go against their will DC. That is a success. That will make them flat-footed, which means that is now a hit.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
So
Okay.
roll damage. I believe it's like 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
1d4. Where is my? There you go. And then spellcasting. I don't think I ever had to use spellcasting modifier before. Where is it on the sheet?
I believe your modifier is based off your charisma, so that should be.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice. That is 8. 8
damage. Okay. Okay. So you see his hand start to burn in the blue fire, and he just starts to clench his fist. But with that, you see the energy being poured into the anchor starts to wane. It's not gone yet. It's weakening. So with that, turn is done with 3 actions. Next up, we have Aldwin.
Okay. First action, gonna cast Winning Streak on myself, which means I am quickened. Next person to get a crit, the quicken moves to them, and this lasts for 1 additional round. So currently I'm quickened for 1 round.
Okay.
Which is 1 action. Then with that, I'm just fucking pulling out the stops. I see what Hero's doing. Aldwin is now gonna, what's the feat called? Bend time to use a free action to stride. To up to the brain just totally broke for a second. The vampire doing the ritual to stop whatever that, to sever the connection by attacking them or something.
Okay.
And to make sure this really hits, Aldwin is going to spell strike. It's spell strike electric arc.
What was that?
I rolled a hit.
That 20.
Let's go.
Delicious. Amazing.
Oh, okay. So that 20, which is, I mean, if you need the number, that's 37.
I'm good. A 20 is a 20. It's all good. Now, what I need to know is for the electric arc. I don't have to make a reflex save on that, do I?
It is a basic reflex for the electric damage. Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that it's counted as one level less. But he rolled pretty damn good. So what I'm gonna say is that the weapon damage will be doubled, but the spell damage will not be doubled. It'll be normal.
Valid. Let's see. That is a 10 plus 5, 15. So double 30 slashing damage with the axe.
Okay. 30 slashing damage with the axe, and how much is the electricity?
Well, he crit succeeded.
Oh no, he only you still get to do the damage. It just won't be doubled for the electricity.
I think for a spell strike, the spell happens. So if it is a reflex, if they do if they crit succeed that reflex. Oh, but it ignores it to a success, right?
Yeah, so it would be about half.
Right,
yeah.
Right, gotcha. Electric arc. So that's 9 damage, electric damage.
Okay.
Let's see. So quickened, I use that, and then for my last action, because I still have an action technically. No, I don't, because those 2 actions. Never mind.
Okay.
There.
So,
winning streak is extended by 1 round. Is that correct?
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
2 rounds
yes.
of quicken so it's just going to go off from there.
Okay. So Alduin's turn is done. He is charged to the ritual site and proceeded to attack Lord Drakovich, doing a pretty decent amount of striking damage. Lord Drakovich does seem to be damaged. The ritual seems to be slowing down. It's still going, and he is not bloodied yet. Next up in the gate, we have Sarnai. Sarnai, what are you going to do?
How's the ritual looking? Like, because I remember last time the first thing Alduin did was disrupt it, and that was at halfway through. Has it been disrupted again at all, technically, or not?
Not yet, no. It's close to it. It was a 2-parter. The bowl removed completely from play. The anchor itself, being this unusually Alduin-looking corpse, is still having energy fed into it, but at a much weaker pace. You can easily cue it if this is going to be over soon if you keep putting on pressure.
Because I'd like to, if at all possible, stop the ritual entirely. Now, here is where I admit something. I will forever subconsciously nerf my characters. I've been doing it for the 4 seasons of Blood of Kings that I've been playing, continuously finding out that I've been nerfing my bard. And it turns out I've been nerfing Sarnai too, as I haven't been paying attention to my spells and the fact that all of my spells are signature, because I have so little. And that means I could have been doing incredible amounts of damage instead of thinking that I was stuck on specific levels of heightening.
Way to go.
Yeah. So here's where... This is fun. So the ritual itself, I'm okay with making a check for this. If I have to, but what would be the I'm assuming it's the little Alduin corpse anchor being the thing that I have to disrupt. But what would be quicker? Straight up destroying the body, or just removing it from play? Like if you bent a TV antenna and everything just goes to fuck.
Give me a religion check. Figure that out.
Religion? Could I interest you in Arcana since it's magic?
Well, this
But
is
he is a
also,
god.
and this is divine rituals, unfortunately. Yeah.
I will not be making this check no matter what then. I'm not trained in it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't have the modifications for it. I will not be able to make your DC unless your DC is like 5. Which I doubt it. So instead I'm just going to guess at what I'm doing now. Let me check what is the range of this spell, because I've never been able to use it. So the Aldwin Corpse Idol here.
Oh, one corpse idol.
Is anyone within 20 feet of it?
Aldwin.
Aldwin, Hero, I believe. No, Hero is not. They threw their weapon. They threw the Foxfire. But definitely Aldwin is. And of course, Lord Drakovich.
Okay. Is there any way that I can angle this maybe farther back, so that way Aldwin doesn't get hit, but the other two can?
Yeah, you could probably run to the line of sight for the area, depending what the spell is. Sure.
Fireball, 500 feet.
Okay.
All right.
I've never ever been able to use a fireball ever.
This might not go how you want it to. Okay, fireball. So I imagine you're taking it all the way over so that it's going to hit Dragovich and not Aldwin, correct?
Yeah.
You can hit Aldwin. It's okay.
Hang on.
I don't want to, considering just my general range, but it's a basic reflex save, and I'm assuming that Aldwin Idol is gonna crit fail it.
Well, Aldwin Idol's going to crit fail it. I'm rolling for Dragovich here.
Yeah.
So really fast. What's your DC?
My DC to beat is 24.
Okay. So Dragovich doesn't crit succeed, he just succeeds. He'll take half damage. Why don't you go ahead and roll the damage for the fireball?
To be safe, I'm just gonna cast it at level 3 the way it's supposed to be casted, because I don't want to take out my special spell slots yet. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Big whammies. That's not a number.
What is it?
It's a lot of 6s.
Good. You want that?
I know, but it feels bad.
No, don't feel bad. This
Why would you
vampire
feel
traveled
bad?
through time
Because
and
it feels
gaslit
like
your friend.
cheating.
You're not.
It feels
You are
like
debuffing
cheating.
yourself. You're finally
You were
buffing.
cheating. You were cheating to your own
Yeah.
detriment.
Yeah.
Dude, Rock
Listen,
Lee,
it's
take
not-
off the leg weights. Do your fucking job. Let's go.
Do
It's
his
your
ass dirty in front of his squad.
Okay. Wait, 1 second. I'm just double checking. Yeah, that really was what I rolled, huh?
If I sold my soul for these powers and then vampire dies in the first round.
Okay, so I just need you.
Use this in a fight.
So I need you to know how many 6s I rolled, so you can get a general gist of the number. I rolled 5 6s.
This
That's
is Fireball 66?
It's 66. That's minimum 30. But actually it's 32 because the other die was a 2, so it's 32 points of fire damage. It just felt like cheating. Okay, it's different if they add up differently.
No,
But
it's
it
fine.
didn't add up that way, and I
Okay,
looked
never
at it.
feel
I'm like,
bad
this is
for being your
fucking
best self.
bullshit. In a good way.
Don't feel bad when you're winning. What are you talking about? Anyway, that being said, so you shoot the fireball off. Lord Drakovich tries to cover their face in time and do a pretty good job of it, but the fire just washes over them. The fire also, from the massive explosion, you can just see the body flipping in midair, just limply as it lands charred on fire and is destroyed.
Dragovich, right next to them, is like, that feels weird.
This feels
Nice, crispy.
yeah, I like that.
As an extra bit of flavor text, I'm gonna as I was essentially charging up this fireball, as non-sensually as possible, I would like to have a magical girl transformation, so that way my clothes burn off, and instead is that black plated armor that no one here got to see beforehand. Titty out though. Once again, if you need a visual reference, think of Final Fantasy XIV's female dragoon armor. except we're just putting it on Sardine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as the fireball erupts, you can see some fire backlashing and just dancing over your clothes and coming out, revealing you in your full form. As the fireball erupts, Dragovich is bloodied as the body is destroyed. That being said, you can see him start to, like TV static, he starts to wane a little, looking confused. What is happening? Next up,
And I
we
still have
have...
one more action.
Yes, what's your action?
Naga. My action is Naga, and I'm going to have
Who has their
Naga
own
bite him.
reactions.
Naga actually can do positive damage.
Okay.
Mhm.
Roll to hit.
Yes. Is this? Yeah. Ooh, I'm using a hero point on that one. Okay, that's a little too. That's actually very low though. Oh fuck yo!
Did you crit? Did you crit? Did you crit? Let's go! Naga is clicking.
Did you really? Hell yeah. Okay.
Not 20. Yeah. No, I rolled a 2 on the thing. So I was like, no, we're not gonna. I'm gonna use the hero point for that one. I don't want her to crit fail.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
But yeah, so Naga is quickened, and Alduin no longer isn't, but now it lasts 3 rounds.
oh my god, that spell.
Is
All
Naga
right.
still quickened right now? Because that means she can attack again.
The quicken moves immediately to the
Yes.
person who critted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we'll just then I'll have her move up even closer to hit a second time. But let me just figure out what my first time damage was because I
Our past selves are like, we can't beat him. He's too powerful. Meanwhile, we're just
Just go like you put it best. Gritter was gonna do them dirty in front of their squad, and that's how it's
in
gonna
front
go.
of their fucking squad. Did you forget our #1 rule, you future bitch?
Oh, I keep nerfing myself.
How do you keep nerfing yourself? What's up?
Because I misread how the energy heart thing worked. I thought it was just like one of those ones where you get the additional damage per like level. So I've just been adding like +1.
No, it's the whole thing.
It's the whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
So all of that's positive.
Yeah, baby.
I'm positively fucking stupid is what I am. Okay, well, just ignore me. Just ignore me. I'll figure that's so
It's your
much.
turn.
If it makes you feel any better, I've been doing that for your numbers the entire time. You're like, oh, and 1 good damage. Like, no, it's all good damage. We're good.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for at least keeping me in check. Anyways, I rolled very high again, so that's 42 positive damage from Naga on the first attack.
God
Okay.
damn.
Okay. And what's the second hit?
I'm. Oh, one sec. I just I gotta
I'm
remember.
about to say this, but PJ, start hitting us with harder shit.
Don't worry.
I like that look.
There's 2 of them. We're only attacking one.
I
of them.
wouldn't have said that. I feel like PJ has something
30.
planned. Yes, he always
30 to
does.
hit.
Yeah,
30 to hit will be a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Wait, now I'm double checking my math one more time because I'm feeling weird. Stop it! I'm feeling weird. It's so much
Did you add
easier.
the -4?
It's I did, but I want to double check.
Aki. We know your dice luck. You know your dice luck.
I know. It feels weirder on stream when you can see me. When you can't see me on a podcast, I can lie to you the whole time. You won't know. Black and Lancer. Do you know how many times I could have killed? God. Okay. 30 is a regular hit, right?
30 is regular hit, yeah.
Thank God. Oh, finally. Low damage. 13.
13 damage?
Yeah, just 13. Piercing?
Okay.
I think I'm piercing.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So, as Naga, who is now quickened for 3 rounds, starts going to town on Dragovich. Dragovich is just taking the bites. Next up, we got Gritta. Now, remind me again, when does that attack, Dusty, that you delayed, when does that come into play?
The next round. So it would be Dracovich's next round.
Got it. Good to know. Great. So what do you do?
I am. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna stab this guy. I'm trying to find. Here it is. I have
A little
too many tabs
stabby
open.
stab.
Yeah, I'm gonna run. Actually, nah. Yeah, I need to CQC this guy a little bit, just a touch. It's 26 hit.
26 will miss.
It's a 28 hit?
28 will also miss.
Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use my last action to raise my shield. Or I guess my first action to raise my shield. I don't know. One action is used to raise shield, and then I give him a swish, but no stab.
Okay. That's fair. Swish, swish, no stab, but a shield up. That'll end your turn. Aurora, end of the round. New powers abound. What do you do?
I am going to sort of just like look at my hands and be like, let's see how this works. And with all three of my actions, I am going to cast Radiant Field.
There we go.
Ooh, okay. Could you please tell me how that spell works?
I create an area of bright light in a 20-foot burst, probably just in the middle of everything. Creatures with light blindness that are blinded by Radiant Field must make a Fortitude save at the start of their turns, and on a failure, creature remains blinded for 1 round. This is an incapacitation effect. This also suppresses magical darkness of your Radiant Field spell or lower.
Okay. Is there a save against damage or any other effects?
No, there is no damage. But anything that is like sensitive to light, I think, or like maybe divine, it has to make a Fortitude save or be blinded.
Okay. The light goes off into a massive dome in the room. The vampire you see just kind of like squints, and a sick smile crosses his face. With that, it is Dracovich's turn. Greta, you take 37 damage automatically as the bite sinks into you. And as that happens, you see what looks like Dragovich getting stronger as the bite finally starts to tear at your neck. With that, he is going to turn to Aurora. Look you dead in the eyes. I need you to give me a will save.
Is this a controlling effect?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Motherfucker. I'm gonna spend my hero point.
Okay.
Is this the one next to Aldwin or one next to Greta?
Now it's more kind of all the same. It's back to the one that's by Aldwin.
Does casting a spell give attack of opportunity?
I don't believe so.
Unless the spell is a manipulate trait, or like has a specific trait.
Actually, does it have a manipulate trait?
Does not.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Does it count as a ranged attack?
Does not.
Damn, I'm trying.
Try. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, that was a 1 and then a 4 for a for only a 18.
Total of 18?
Mm-hmm.
That will be a critical failure. You gain the controlled condition. You can attempt another will save at the end of each of your turns. On a success, the spell will then end. But this is a critical failure, which means on top of that, you get to receive a new spell, a new save only if you do something that would go against your nature, such as killing your allies, which in this case will be the case. Aurora, you are now compelled to cast your newest, most powerful spell that you possibly can at Hiro. What's your most
Okay.
powerful spell right now?
Chromatic Ray.
Oh no!
You will cast Chromatic Ray before you get to have a save on your turn at Hiro. That being said, with one last action, he's going to sink his teeth. I don't know why my brain questioned on. He's sinking his what? His teeth. He's going to
The
sink
face you made.
I guess I was trying to pick my target, but it absolutely did not come out that way. He is going to sink his teeth into Naga. What is Naga's AC?
Naga's AC should be. I'm sorry, one second. I was looking at other things I could do. Sorry, 26.
26. This will hit. It will not be a crit. And as he sinks his fangs into Naga, max damage. He is going to do 32 piercing damage. And no, I'm sorry, I lied. That's going to be 35 piercing damage. I did my math completely wrong. 35 piercing damage. And you see him getting stronger and stronger in this fight. But as he is getting stronger, you see the energy that he was draining into the body almost starts to completely vanish. And you see the look in his eyes as he realizes, like he said to Aldwin, we do not have all the time in the world. And that apparently is ringing true right now. Drakovich is done. Next up, we have Hiro. You're about to get Chromatic Raid. You have a very powerful pissed off vampire in front of you. And you don't quite know that Aurora is going to snipe you, but something's definitely not right. What are you going to do?
Well, he was already the vampire, the time god. He was already bloodied, right?
Kinda still is, yeah.
Kind of still is. Hero will try to bash him again.
Okay, hold a hit.
Hey, PJ.
Yeah.
That may or may not have been a nat 20.
Let's go.
Heroes
All right.
quickened.
Yes, he's quick, and now that lasts for
For
4
4
rounds
rounds
on you. God,
Jesus Christmas.
I love this spell. Dude, this is the best spell you took, Dusty. I swear to God. Okay. So you are now hastened for 4 rounds, or quickened for 4 rounds, which means you now have a free action, totaling in 4 actions this round. And you've just used 1 to crit my vampire in his face. So go ahead and roll damage and double it.
Okay, let's do this. Where is his damage? Okay. Feel free to talk amongst you guys. Finny has to do a lot of math, which Finny does not usually want to do.
So how's your October going? Have you had any fun Halloween stuff happen?
Just getting
You know
fucked
what?
up by a vampire, you know.
Yeah, I kind of had to watch my friend kill himself from the future.
Okay, I was like, contextually.
Just an average Monday night.
And Aurora got sorcerer powers.
And Aurora got stars in her eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think that when we look at you now, it's just a void of stars.
30?
Hey guys, what's up?
Okay. 30. As he is taking control and doing a bunch of things and biting his teeth into this giant divine dragon, you hear this loud bong as he just goes and starts to scream as you hit him in the head with your guitar. You have 3 actions left. What are you gonna do next?
Let me look at. Okay, so He'd be looking weird, right? Or like more bloodied? not,
Oh,
not
he's
weird.
looking much worse since that crit. Yeah.
Sweet. I think. Ooh, do we want to try Vampiric Maiden out?
I mean, that is so damn good.
Yeah, I feel like we should. I feel like we should try out Vampiric Maiden on this vampire.
Okay, go ahead. Do I have to make a roll, or is that something you do?
Aki, do you still have that sheet in front of you?
Pyrrhic Maiden.
I
It
do.
is a fortitude save.
Okay.
Your spell DC should be there on your sheet.
Ooh.
Did it?
Okay. So let me know when you have that spell DC because, well, this could be good.
Where was the spell DC again? On the sheet.
It's fine. It's 26.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Spell DC is 26.
Yeah. Bards get the expertise early.
Oh, thank God they do because that is a fail.
Yes! Eat shit!
Thank God.
I have the spell up.
Nice. I love this teamwork. Thanks, guys.
So-
Teamwork makes dream work.
It deals 44 piercing and 44 negative damage. And then the person casting it gains temp HP equal to the negative damage to the target. On a failure, the target is briefly trapped within the Vampiric Maiden. It takes full damage and is mobilized by the Iron Maiden for 1 round, or until it uses an interact action to extricate itself, whichever comes first.
Holy damn.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I want my reaction. Because interact is manipulation.
It
isn't
is.
well,
That's right.
go ahead and roll the 44 for the piercing damage first.
4d4. $12.
Okay. Tell me the tale, Fee. Tell me the tale of how you send this so-called god of time out of time.
Hero, upon summoning the Vampiric Maiden, looks bloody but kind of smugly and just like, not only is this because you pissed me off and you hurt my friends and made me kill myself, but also, I'm so sorry, but there can only be one god in this timeline.
All right, and as you say that sweet line, you see this bubbling, bloody mist start to appear on the ground, and then rising with this giant, heavy metal Iron Maiden. Doors swung wide open with spikes, dripping God knows what behind him. And as he looks behind, a horrible, horrible screech escapes his lips as you take your back foot, raise it up, and Sparta kick him into the Iron Maiden that slams shut and falls back into the bloody pool of smoke. It begins to disappear. And as it disappears, the Alduin corpse ash never existed. This horrible, horribly decrepit evil castle, immediately with a wonderful wipe fade, just vanishes back to reality. You are now in the religion classroom. But as he leaves, you can't help but see something. A ghost made of TV static. And a voice saying, "My keystone is still alive. I will come back. And when I come back, I will do so as a god." And Lord Drakovich is left waiting in the tunnels of time beyond. But today, on this day, no time left for a fallen vampire count.
Do I have to still follow my order?
Yes.
Okay.
Glimpse of redemption? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
So this is gonna be the last play. Let me get it.
You can glimpse of redemption, actually.
Glimpse of redemption.
It is an attack spell. Yeah. Go ahead.
But do you have to be aware I'm doing it?
It's a
'Cause
reaction.
this is
It's a reaction. I'm gonna say this. You can't take the I'm not going to attack action, so it's only resistance at this point.
yeah, but I rolled a nat 20.
Oh yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't enjoy this at all, but I do. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You'll get some resistance.
delay consequence?
you don't want to delay this consequence.
That's a 3, so that's electricity damage, and so that'll be 100
no.
electricity damage.
100 electricity damage.
For all of us?
No,
For
for
you.
you. And you already took that one nasty crit.
Oh, Hero! Oh my God, this is so. Not only did Hero just kill this vampire, but now he's dead.
So, because here's the thing, Glimpse of Redemption is gonna be doing what, 10 resistance? That's still 90 damage.
That's,
Yeah.
No. Hero's down.
Can
You
somebody
are
dive
at-
in front of it? Or?
Hold on, let me see. How much HP did you have before this attack went off? You were like 30 something down, and you're level 8, which means you probably have about 60, 70 HP, give or take. So you're
No. You have higher than that because I wrote it down last time because,
that's
dude,
right.
I help you make your sheet. You have 100 hit points.
Yeah,
100
but
oh,
then,
damn.
but then minus the 30. That's still
Minus
like
the 30.
70.
Yeah. Then,
And then
then
this-
that should wrap up to 70.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
So I'm dead.
Technically speaking, my ruling will be this. Aurora, give me a willpower save.
Roll the reflex to
That is a 22.
You're still possessed. But
No, let's.
Well,
let's
here's
let's
what
hear it.
happens.
This is the drama. Give it.
Hiro, as you send this vampire, Lord of Time, back to the time tunnel where he's going to spend until he finally fully emerges as a god, where he's left to be waiting and waiting for that time, you suddenly feel this horrible pain as the ground is wet with a heavy slapping sound, and you look and your guts are on the floor as smoke starts to rise from the hole in your stomach. Confused, you turn just enough to see Aurora, fingers sparking, her eyes rolled into the back of her head. And you see another spell begin to form. And it's at that point that suddenly, Aurora, what would be your second strongest spell to cast? Would it be Chromatic Ray again?
If we're casting it is honestly the strongest spell I have, but I do have a few other ones that are rather strong.
That's fine. So let's say you're getting another charismatic spray or ray ready. And then suddenly you pass out, Aurora. Now you have Aurora, the color starting to drain from her face, and Hiro at dying 3.
Oh, fucking
And
hell.
this is where we're ending episode 10 of Wayward Arcadium.
I hate it here. Oh, hey, that's good to know.
Fuck.
Well, I gotta make a note at the state right now that everyone's
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Make that note, PJ.
Yeah. All right.
Because Hero's no longer quickened.
I don't think so, Dusty.
No,
Sorry,
but
I would-
Aurora's quickened because she crit her.
Oh,
Aurora's quickened.
At least she's
I
passed
hate it
out.
here.
Okay, so while that is happening, let us say our goodnights and our goodbyes, starting with the star child. Well, now I see 2 star people, so I'm gonna go with Aurora. Aurora, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I am Opry. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Mad Queen Cosplay. I am usually the one, controlling the chaos, doing PJ's job over on Goblets and Gays and Adimamagiri. You can also find me as Sawyer over on Bring Your Own Neck, which will be back soon. And next month, you can catch me over on Girls Run These Worlds, running some Starfinder. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. And next up, we got Aki. Aki, please tell us who you are and where they can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I'm Aki. You can find me all over the Twitterverse at AkiNomi_. I'm doing a lot of things. I have I have so many things coming up. Like on Friday at 8 p.m. EST, you can find me over on the Nameless Domain. I'll be playing a Prayers in the Static one-shot. And then the week afterwards, I have like 2 one-shots coming up, including one with PJ again, and immediately afterwards, like the next day, a Bluebeard one-shot. Lots of stuff that I'm in coming up if you want to see me stream and whatnot. Eyeliner went into my eye, so it hurts so much. All I'm gonna say is one, I guess I'm killing Aurora next episode, and two, did we just make Castlevania?
Yeah, pretty much.
We did, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we didn't. PJ did.
Cypher Belendez was just fucking Alwyn this entire fucking time. You know, I'm here for it. I'm really here for it.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Cypher carried the entire fucking show.
Oh,
with
oh,
Isaac.
it's okay. I hope it gets bad. No, that's chicken sting. I got shampoo in my eyes once and it sucked. Once like 5 times. Next up, we got the other person who looks like stars, Makai. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
What's Piggy Poppin' Gamers? It's you, they, you, them, your homie, your friend. It was a time and a half playing Grid for you tonight. You should have seen me back here. As soon as things started popping off, I was like, I knew it. I know exactly who these people are. I know who these time cops are. I know why they're here. And we need to stop it. Cut it out, PJ. Better. But if you're not trying to be better, if you're just trying to be a filthy degenerate on the internet, then go ahead and find me on WannaBeVA at Twitter. You can use that on Instagram. You can use that on TikTok. You can use that anywhere. You can find me. Come find me. And we'll talk about whatever you want. Because remember, that's the wrong page. Because remember, I know what the One Piece is. I got that knowledge all the way up in here. It's part of my bones. And I can share that knowledge with your bones. Just give me a follow. And we'll get them bones all shaking, baby.
I love that green screen suit is ridiculous. I love it. Well, next up, we got Fee. Fee, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Not me tearing up. Hi guys, my name is Fee. You can find me under Finneman on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Yes, that was the other platform I remember. It was such an honor to play Hero. Hopefully not for the last time.
Please no.
Though the trauma truly would be amazing for the show, but also I do hope that he gets saved. But anyways, it was so amazing playing him. And God, PJ, you always make such interesting plots. I just can't thank you enough for the work that you put into the show. So thank you, PJ.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Well, I think down our list of VIPs, we have to give it to the man, the myth, the legend, the time-traveling champion. Dusty, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Yeah, I'm Dusty. You can find me online at Dusty Hill. I turned to a raccoon because I don't fucking know what's going on anymore. You can find me as one of the cats being herded at Goblets and Gays and on Amamagiri. I'm also on Bring Your Own Mecha Zorolo, call sign Roadkill, which will be back soon. Also keep an eye on the Patreon feed maybe this Thursday. I don't know. Also, other things. Just go follow me on Twitter. There's so much stuff. I have things going on. Look at Unwavering Force, all that. And that's all for now. I'm a sad raccoon.
For those who are listening on Spotify, our friend Dusty here has put on quite the charming what's it called, like a VOD
Avatar
of a very cute raccoon wearing a purple hoodie, and He's talking through him. Well, now it's just me. Hi, I'm your filthy, degenerate GM. And when I'm not busy ruining your lives by making it more interesting, you can find me on the internet, all over the internet, at pj.mcgaw. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Come find me, come friend me. And if you're Joanna and Purple Mouse TK in the chat, please come find me around the Denny's and kick my ass. And let's be friends. All that being said, thank you to everyone for tuning in. You can find me here Wednesday, same that time, same that channel, 8 to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as we are going to be doing our third of 3 of 4 Halloween episodes. That's right, the 19th, this Wednesday. Come see Aubrey from Goblets and Gays and Aaron from Queen's Court Games join us for another spooky, crazy, insane, violent Halloween game. And see who survives last and who dies first. It'll be a fun time either way, and it's just for giggles.
Really, I don't remember there being any giggles last year.
Oh, well, you survived.
There being pain.
You survived.
Yeah. I was the lucky one.
Yeah, you became an NPC in the world, by the way. They met you. They had a great time. They did not have a good time. Anyway, that being said, there's more announcements of things I'm working on. I'll let you know when I can actually let you know. Until then, hopefully this beard will grow back soon. And if not, hey, get used to my soft face making you cry. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Oh, wait. I was just about to say thank you. And huge shout out to the Forgotten Cuttlefish, RTD. Always forgotten, but always remembered. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You know what I'm trying to say? This amazing TD. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't sound good. We wouldn't look good. So thank you so much to our amazing TD. Now I'm gonna find a raid.
There we go.
What should our raid cry be?
Zoinks.
Zoinks?
Yeah, I like Zoinks.
Why can't we just use Time Vampire? We didn't do that last time, did we?
I have no idea.
I think
Even if
last
we
year we
did,
did for
actually-
Abuela.
Yeah.
Time Pyre.
Time Pyre.
Time Pyre.
Time Pyre.
I'm going to have us raid. We're gonna be raiding Culprit. I think they're playing 7 Days to Die. I'm not quite sure what that is. Unless anyone has a reason not to, because I have no idea who these people are.
It's just
Awesome.
a zombie video game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let's keep the spook going.
Sound cool to me.
We had time vampires. Now we just get
Zombies.
zombies. Yeah,
Time zombies.
zombies.
Oh no.
Somebody else please die because of those though, okay? I need